Crafty Thursday here at Long Briar Cottage. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all been on the struggle bus with this craft today, but girl, we're gonna do it together. We're gonna figure it out. So say hey when you get on. Y'all, I got to get doing some fall stuff. That's for sure. And I pulled some stuff out. And we may have to get some more here in a little bit, but we'll figure it out. We're going to do, because y'all, all my friends are making pumpkins and they're doing all their stuff. And I'm like, I got to get, I got to get going. So say hey when you get on. Let me know you're here. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you guys. Oh, let me see there it is. Oh, there it is. Hey, Miss Doreen. Hey, girl. There you go. My comments weren't scrolling. They were there, but they weren't scrolling. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Y'all, I am pulling out. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, girl. Hello. Welcome in. Everybody's starting to roll in. Rolling. Hello, Miss Cindy. Hey, girl. Okay. Here's what I had in mind. Now, let me go ahead and plug my glue gun in so we don't have to worry about wait on that later. Get that plugged in. Thank you, Miss Janet, for watering the flowers. You guys here in Long Briar Cottage, you guys are all part of my crafter's garden. So in order to make the garden grow, which means my followers, you have to water the flowers. Which means SHARE. So share this out. Hit that little arrow and send this to your friends. I sure would appreciate it, y'all. Okay. Y'all, I went through my box and I've pulled out some stuff from these are a couple of years old of Dollar Tree stuff, okay? And I know they still have this stuff, but y'all, I've had it for a hot minute. Well, let me tell you, because you'll think it's funny. What does the date say? Okay, those don't have a date. But this piece right here. Hey, Miss Cindy. Hey, girl. Cindy Square. Y'all, I have had this, the date on the back of this says 2021. Oopsie daisy. What? I gotta get one more piece. So hold just a second, please. There we go. I had to get another piece before I got settled in, because I was gonna need it. We are going to turn this piece of wood into a scarecrow. See, and I know it's got wiggly lines on the side, but y'all, do you see it? That's my plan, anyways. That's my plan. And then we're gonna do some pumpkins, y'all. We're gonna do some pumpkins. So we are going to we're gonna do some fall crafting. And y'all, because I thought, I need to do some fall crafts that just doesn't always involve my my craft kits. So that is the plan. Okay, I think that'll work. So let me get some paint. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm a little backwards today. Just been running around here, and I'm not got myself set up good yet. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna take this and turn it into a pumpkin. I need to kind of figure out where my face is going to be because I don't want to paint the whole thing. I want to paint. So I'm going to kind of put, I did use cutouts for his little eyes and nose, and mouth kind of thing. But I want to kind of figure out where his hat's going to be because that way I paint, paint under up to there. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to draw a little line where I think his hat needs to go. And we're just going to paint the bottom half of this. We're going to paint it it's apple barrel. It's antique white. Y'all, it's some paint I've had for a hot minute that I am trying to get rid of. So I'm trying to use it this year with all my fall stuff. Doing it. Oh, hey, Miss Linda. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Listen, I don't know. This was at, you know how you get those, those wild hairs and go, okay, maybe this is going to work. So let's hope. Okay. And then we're going to paint. Getting paint all over everything, y'all. Okay. And then we're going to make some pumpkins with my little palettes. So, y'all hang on. At least I think so. Y'all know me and this painting stuff. Sometimes I bite off more than I can chew kind of thing. I do. Miss Linda, I can't wait to see you this weekend, girl. Y'all, this weekend is our private Zoom night, so if you got that kit, that's Sunday night. So, and I'm excited for it. We're gonna have so much fun. Y'all, we're doing a Halloween project for it. And if you want to get in on the next one's the sign up is out there for the one for October. We're doing a fall project for October. Okay, let's see if I can. Y'all haven't painted with it. I've been used to painting lately with that sponge, and me and this paintbrush we're falling on hard times here. Okay. Now I'm trying to get ready for my fall. I got another vendor event next weekend, and I feel like I need to have more fall stuff in my booth and I'm falling a little behind on it. Absolutely, Miss Linda. I know. I'm looking forward to it too. Okay, y'all. I just did the hey, Miss Angela. Hey, girl. I've not seen you in forever. Y'all, what color? I think I want to do his hat. I think I want to do the top of him, the hat part green. because I did a blue one the last time, and I kept saying I want to do a green one. I want to do a green hat. So we're going to make his hat green. Is my plan. Girl, you have been missing me. Yeah, I've been missing you. I know you've been busy, girl. You stay busy. Let's see here. Get my little thing here to add some glue. Y'all, I'm going to use, this is called Hauser Medium Green is what I'm using from the Decor Americana. And I'm just taking, this is just a scrap of wood that I got from, pretty sure it was Dollar Tree. And we're going to make us a scarecrow. What we're going to do, we're just kind of making our little crazy scarecrow. We're going to make some pumpkins to go with him so he can have some little pumpkins for his little pumpkin patch. Let's see here. I like it, y'all. I like it. I like the green, and we're gonna sand it down so it kind of looks, again, it's gonna look rusty, dusty, crusty. He's gonna look like he's been out there in the field. He's gonna look like he's been in the field for a while. This is just a little craft stick that I'm using for the brim, using for the brim of his hat. And I'm painting the sides because you can see the sides on it. Let's get the little top of it dried up here. We'll get it dried up. So how's everybody been doing, y'all? How has your week been? Mine is, I guess so far so good. I mean, I've had a good week, and tomorrow is going to be okay, and I say this, y'all know what's going to happen. I feel like tomorrow is going to be an easy day at work. We've got a meeting that takes up quite a bit of the time, which this meeting coming up, I don't mind, and then we have lunch, so it's hopefully tomorrow should be a pretty uneventful day. My boss is gone, and hopefully it will be all quiet where I'm at tomorrow. So, but y'all know what happens though when you say something. I just may have jinxed myself, but hopefully not. Okay, y'all. No, I'm not going to paint this. I may have to go back and paint the sides, but right now I'm going to see if I can do this without the sides getting painted. Paint the stick. Hey, Miss Elizabeth. Since Facebook's not showing you. Oh, huh. Hey, Miss Heather. Hey, girl. Y'all, Miss Heather made some cute pumpkin. Y'all, she's inspired me with the pumpkins. So she made some cute fabric pumpkins tonight. She just got finished with her live, And y'all, they were cute. They are what I call no-sew pumpkins. So she hot glued them. And so make sure you go see Miss Heather at Creating with Love and Grace and go look at her video that the live that she just did. Oh, Miss Heather, also, girl, your package went into the mail today, and you may have a little surprise in there. Just saying. I put you a little something extra. You know, you put things out there in the universe, and sometimes they come back. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this painted. Let me get his little face painted. Y'all, I'm using my little sponges, and y'all, I use them down to the bitter end. When they dry, I just cut off the dry end, and y'all, I keep using these. Okay, I just keep going. And that way I don't have to worry about, I'm not worried about, you know, cleaning them. You guys could clean them if you want to, but I feel like they're cheap enough that I just, when I've used it and it's dried up, I just cut the end off and keep going. Just keep going. Oh, thank you, Miss Janet. I do try. I do try to take care of people. There's a few out there that don't appreciate my kindness, but that's okay. That's okay. My life is complete with all of you. So let me get some orange for his nose. Grab. Y'all got all my paint behind me, and I should have put it in front of me. I should put it over here close to me. Hey, Miss Cindy. Hey, girl. Okay. Paint the little eyes. Y'all, I think he's going to look cute. Let me see if I can use the other side of this sponge with the black. Since I had that dark brown and black, I think it'll look, I think it's going to hurt it. Okay. Just keep moving on. Exactly. Miss Angela, you've been trying to build a website? What are you putting on your website? What are you selling? What are you selling? Inquiring minds want to know. What you got going on, girl? Okay. What color do I want? I think I want this. I'm going to use this burnt orange. Y'all, I'm down to the... Guess who's got to put burnt orange on our list, because that's about empty. That's about empty. Let's see. Little nose here. Yeah, I gotta put that color on my... Darn, y'all, I'm gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby. Oh, y'all. Okay, somebody said, I thought I saw somewhere today on Facebook here that the Michael's grab boxes were out. Does anybody know if they are or not. Just wondering. Inquiring minds would like to know. Just an online store, all kinds of silicone bead keychains and pins. And so, oh, all this, basically all the stuff you make. Okay, girl. All right, girl. Go. I do, what do I use? Square. I used square for mine. And I've had real good luck. Some people use, some people like Shopify. I actually, it's more expensive. So, oh, I liked Square. Aaron said it. Oh, Aaron said it too. Okay. Well, I saw somebody on one of the groups that had a picture of the box. So, I got to get this paint off my finger because when I hold these little bitty pieces, what happens is that paint starts going off on my project. Change the name to Airsman Angels Creations. Oh, that's great, Angela. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Girl, listen, you got to put it out there. You don't know till you try. Okay? And if you're like me, I'd started mine mainly to, all the stuff that I make. That's the thing, you kind of got to get rid of it. Okay, y'all. I took my pieces. I'm sanding around all my little pieces. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, girl. Okay. Go ahead and let's get okay, I'm gonna let me start gluing some of this down. Gonna ask you who you is. All my kids and grandkids, they've been bugging you to do it. Oh, girl. Hey, Miss Felicia. Girl, yes, I used Square because I put that with my, I use that to take payments at my booth. And so it just kind of worked out better. Okay, y'all, we're making our little scarecrow. And I'm gonna yeah, y'all, I grabbed I didn't have a rectangle to do. So y'all, I just grabbed what I had. Use what you got. And he's just going to be a little unique. He's kind of wonky. Y'all, I'm sanding the edges. Y'all, and I think I'm going to do this like I did that other one, okay? To make it look. All I did with the other one was I took my sanding block and I just go this way, this way, this way. And then I do this way, this way, this way. And Okay. So here's what I did to kind of give it that detail. Y'all, all I did was use my sanding block. I just took and just made a line, you know, made kind of the checkerboard pattern to do for the top. And I did the same thing on his little brim. Okay. And hey y'all, I feel like we gotta get out our raffia. And we need to put he's gotta have a little hair sticking out. Okay, y'all, I try to pull all that out and it just doesn't work. You love the look. Okay. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I appreciate you, girl. Okay, so let's see. My goal, I just take for some of this and put it together. Okay. And I put a little bunch of it together, okay? And then I kind of take it here at the top so that I can glue it. I just take a little piece of it and I tie it all together. Okay. Just because that helps me to keep it, so when I glue it, they kind of stay. Okay, now let me do me another one here. And just take it and make you a little bunch. So it kind of goes on both. Okay, now I'm going to tie it together for this other side. Oh, your husband's sick. Oh, Miss Linda. I hate that. I hope he gets better. Tell him I said hello. Okay, so now we're going to take our little bunches and we're going to glue it kind of over here onto the side so that it looks like he's got some little, hair, some little hair, some hay hair sticking out. I'm going to try to flatten that as flat as I can get it. Oh, goodness, Miss Cindy. I hope you get to feeling better, girl. It is no fun to be sick. And I got my finger. Flattening out, just trying to flatten out that raffia, girl. Just put a little dab so that raffia. Oh, he's got COVID. Oh, goodness, girl. Well, hopefully that he will have a speedy recovery. You know, a lot of people that's been getting it lately really haven't had a lot of, you know, they've been sick, but not anything major. So I hope he has a very mild, hope he has a mild case of it. Mild case. Okay. Now I'm just taking my little twigs of it, okay? And I'm just, again, trying to add some little extra. That's the wrong color. Okay, anybody else get this stuff that it just drives them nuts? We're making him some hair. He needs hair. Thank you, Miss Anna. Miss Anna, I'm making a scarecrow. I'm gonna make a scarecrow and some pumpkins. I'm channeling my inner Carrie, my inner Heather. Right now I'm fighting with the raffia. Me and the raffia are not friends. And y'all, I'm gonna have to, once I get it down, we're gonna give him, we got to give him a little haircut. So okay, hold on, let me show you where we're at. Okay, y'all, here's where we're at. And like I said, y'all, this is how this wood started out. It's just a little wonky piece. Okay, we're making him where he's a wonky scarecrow. Now I'm cutting these where I had them rounded, where I folded them. Now I'm just I'm cutting them. Okay. And then cutting them down here. Okay, I know we're going to have to cut his. Let me get his face. Let me get his face, and then we'll see where we're at on cutting. He looks good on the wonky wood. Okay, y'all. I know I'm going to have to cut his hair a little more here. His little scarecrow hair. But let me see where his little face is going to go. His little eyes. Because that way we know where we need to. Oh, y'all, listen. I think this wood is big enough that I can make his little face down here low. Y'all love it when they look cute. Okay. I love it. I love him. He's cute. I don't think I'm going to cut his hair. Y'all, we're going to glue it down. We're going to glue him down. Okay. get his little nose. Now I'm trying to use this. That little glue is not coming out as fast as I want it to. Oh, thank you, Miss Girl, I like the green hat too. That was... I like the green hat. Y'all, this glue. It's really good, y'all, this glue, because I like the little tip on it, because it's got this needle tip, and it works really good on these wood pieces. Y'all, I didn't, poo. I did it again, y'all. I did it the other day, and y'all didn't stop me. I didn't sand his face. Girl, it's from Amazon. It's called B7000. It's the knockoff It's the knockoff E6000. Is what it is. That's what it is. Okay, y'all. Now I'm gonna get my little white paint pen. Oop. Nope, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That glue's not dry. That glue's not dry, so we're gonna put him to the side because my little eyes moved. I'm gonna put him to the side, let his eyes dry before we try to put his eyes on. Okay, now, y'all, he needs some pumpkins, for his little pumpkin patch. And listen, I was on the phone last night with my friend Carrie, and I told her, I said, I have no idea what I'm going to do tonight. And she's like trying to give me ideas. And I'm sitting here just kind of looking around my room. And I have a plastic tub over there, a clear plastic tub with all like wood surfaces in it. And I saw these 3 sitting in that tub. And I thought, well, there's my pumpkins, y'all. There's our pumpkins, is doing those little pallets. So let me try to get some. Okay, y'all, we might do a what's your thought on a green pumpkin? What's your thought on green pumpkins? We're going to do an orange, but we're going to do orange pumpkins. But what are your thoughts on a green one? I'm leaning towards the green, but I don't know. I'm not set on it. We're going to paint these. I'm going to do, this is a warm sunset. Warm sunset. Green is great. Green is great. Okay. So should I do 2 orange and a green? 2 orange and a green. Let's save that for my green one. 2 orange and a green. Now we're gonna I think I'm gonna use my stencils, and we're gonna put some. I think I'm gonna stencil these. Put some so like some polka dots. You know, that kind of to cutesy them up. Orange, green, and cream. Y'all, Miss Kathy done said, she done spoke up and said orange, green, and cream. Miss Kathy was loud and proud. I like it. I like it. Okay, y'all. This is that one you got to get down in the sides, because you see all the sides. You love the idea of the cream. Okay, so y'all don't mind the colors. Okay. You got to get down in all these little crevices, because when you hold it up, you can see down in those little, you can see the sides, and they're glaring at you. So you got to get the side, get your sides painted real good. Mustard, the mustard color. Okay, let me start drying this real quick before I get more. I'll get it all over me. Miss Linda, I have an idea of how I can bring some mustard in, that mustard color in. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think I'm leaning towards the cream pumpkin. Y'all, I want to tell y'all about. I want to show y'all another thing I saw that somebody did with these little palettes, just to give y'all a little tip or trick. Now these are gonna have to. The whole thing's gonna have to get painted, because you can see. You can see all of it. But I saw somebody used these little palette things to make a shelf, y'all. They made a little shelf with these. They took the pumpkins this way. I mean, the pumpkins this way, and put a piece of wood across the top, laying on this little ledge, and made a little shelf. How cute is that? I thought it was darling. So, if you've got any of these, I'm sure you ladies have some of these sit in your craft stash, so get them out. It's pumpkin time. You know, you can make a basket too. A little, glue these together and make you like a box. You know, because you can make you kind of like a little apple crate. Make a crate out of them. That would be cute too. Mustards for the dots. Okay. think we got that. I think we're good. So we're going to put that over to the side and let that one sit and stew a little bit. Let it dry up. And then we're going to work on this green. Y'all, I wasn't going to use the dark green. I was going to use this color, this lighter green. Y'all, it's called Desert Cactus. Okay. So let's see. It's more of a sagey green. Let me dry it. See what it looks like, because it. What do you think? No, I don't know. Okay, y'all, I'm having second thoughts on the color. Great green. I don't know. It's kind of got a blue cast to it. Okay, y'all. Which green do you like? The darker or the lighter? I know, y'all. This is where I get indecisive, y'all. That darker, lighter. Now we're gonna try one other color. Y'all still like this one better? Is this the one? That's that, like I said, that's got more of a teal kind of color to it. Miss Kathy likes the middle color. You like the color I just did. You like this one, Miss Doreen? Is this number 3? Is this the one y'all are calling 3? This darker one here? Because this is 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. They all look pretty. Miss Linda says they all look good. Y'all. Well, you know what they say, y'all. They say you go with your first instinct, okay? And I probably shouldn't have I should have just went with my first instinct and not worried about it. So we're going to go with this first one that I had. The first one I did. We're just going to go with it. Y'all, it's just wood. If we don't like it, we will, we can repaint. It's called, and I got more of these, so. It's called Desert Cactus. Getting down all these little cracks. These little nooks and crannies are. At least got to get a. Yeah, the last shade of cranny. Now we're gonna try it. If we don't like it, it's just paint. Y'all, I went with the colors called Desert Cactus. Is the one I went with. I got so many shades of so many. I think I was talking to Carrie last night and talking about that when you have so many paint colors, then you can't. It's like you have such a hard time choosing. You know, if you just got one color green, then that's the color it's gonna be. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get this paint. This wood. This paint really sucks up the wood, so y'all, it takes some. Make sure you get it real good. Hey, Miss Wendy. Girl, I understand. How's Miss Gina doing? I hope she's doing good, y'all. I catch her every now and then. She goes live a lot during the day while I'm at work, and I'll see her, but I don't get a chance to catch her like I used to. Y'all, there's so many of us out there. You know, I do try to go back and catch the lives, and now I do have to say that I may skim through them sometimes. But again, there's so many that you want to watch, and you just have to do the best you can. Like today, I caught Heather. Literally, I caught her the last like 10 minutes. She's doing good. Okay, good. I know she was in the middle of like remodeling her house. So I don't know if she's still doing that. I haven't seen any pictures of the final product, so. Okay, y'all. This is cute. This is cute. Like I said, it's got kind of a blue tint to it. It's a I had to do all the sides because everything kept showing. Everything kept showing, so. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so here we go. We got our, ooh, that looks on. That's not as bright in person. So we got our thing. And now we're gonna do this one, the cream color, like you guys said. Get some paint off. And let me get a new paintbrush because that one's got green in it, and I will never be able to get out of that paintbrush in time. Okay, now we're gonna do. You've been missing her lives, Miss Linda. Girl, she has been a decoupage lady here lately, y'all. She's been doing some amazing stuff. Anna with her creative home. Y'all. She's been doing some pretty stuff, y'all. Y'all, these are just, there's a crazy having to paint in between these little slats, y'all, is just crazy. The good thing about when you're doing this stuff that's rustic like this, just get the paint on there because, you know, we're gonna get the sanding block to it anyway, so don't you worry about that paint. Just get it on there because we're gonna sand it. And get ready. We're gonna sand it and dust it up. So, their bathroom had a leak, so they had to put a new shower in the bathroom. Husband painted her kitchen, turned out beautiful, but bathroom's not finished yet. Okay. Well, I knew she was doing something, but like I said, I caught bits and pieces. So, y'all, I've had our we have our RV, a travel trailer, and our refrigerator went out in our RV, in our travel trailer. Does anybody know? Oh, I got paint. Do y'all realize? I didn't realize. When my husband and I, we were looking, we thought, okay, we got to get a new one. We got to get a new refrigerator. Well, you know, the refrigerator in an RV is like the size of like one of those that you buy at Lowe's, those apartment refrigerators, you know. That, you know, it's just a small, it's just a small one. And we thought, you know, it's not going to be bad. Da, 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 da. So my husband, he gets online and he starts looking, and he said, honey, how much do you think that refrigerator is going to cost us? And I said, I don't know. $400 or $500. I had no clue. He said, no, he said, it's going to be a little more than that. And so I said, well, how much more? And he said, well, he said, you know that new refrigerator you want for the house? I said, yeah. He said, it would be cheaper. The one for the house would be cheaper than the one for the RV. I go, what? Y'all, that one in the RV, there's no ice maker. There's no water. It don't have, it's got nothing. Okay. It's got nothing, y'all. And that little booger is costing more than a home refrigerator does. I was like, what? And then we started pricing, because I was like, okay, well, we're going to price this because I'm going to get the best deal, that kind of thing. Y'all, everybody, they're the, I called, I don't know how many, and they're all about the same price. I just can't believe it. I can't believe that something like that would be like that. Had no idea. So, I guess what I'm getting for my Christmas present this year is a new refrigerator for our camper, I guess, is what I'm getting. That's gonna be my birthday, my Christmas, my Valentine's, my anniversary. That's everything I would normally get a gift for is going for my refrigerator. So, y'all, everything's just expensive. Yeah, well, Doreen, we tried that. We pulled it out, and he replaced the thermostat. He replaced something else. He tried everything. And the it's the control board. The control board went out in it, and of course, guess what they don't make anymore on that particular refrigerator? They don't make anymore. They don't make control boards anymore. You bought a regular refrigerator and put it in? Yep. I just couldn't believe it, Miss Kathy. I couldn't. Refrigerator would replace your kitchen. You had sticker shock. I know. I did too. Well. Okay, y'all. I got my I grabbed some stuff so we can zhuzh these up. Okay. I got my stencils that I had bought from Echo Park. And that's got snowflakes. We don't want snowflakes. That's a checkerboard, y'all. that has polka dots, and that has a line. And those have kind of bubbles. And then that has a dot. Okay, let's look at anything that doesn't have snowflakes. No, I'm kind of feeling kind of like that. I think that would look good. That plaid kind of look good on that. I think that would look good on that green. Okay, y'all. Okay. These little stencils, y'all. They're just a 6x6, okay? So they are little, but they're plastic, and they're just the right size. They can't last weekend out of coolers. Listen, I thought the same thing, because I thought mine was going out, and it ended up it did go out. I mean, it was not just that it was out of propane or anything. Okay, y'all. I'm going to yeah, that's exactly right, Miss Linda. They are disposable. You're exactly right. Appliances, they are disposable. When they go out. Okay, y'all. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm trying something new. I'm gonna do these lines on lines. So we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. I'm just kind of taping this down a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to use the cream. Not too much. And I'm taking our makeup sponge, okay, and I just dipped it down in the cream. I don't know what this may not look like like I want it to, but we're trying it, y'all, okay? We're trying it. We're doing something different, something new. Okay. Okay, so I kind of dried it a little bit, and I'm going to go back over it because this cream needed to be darker. All I'm doing is just kind of pouncing And if it's not perfect, don't worry about it, because we're going to take our sander and we're going to sand it. So if we don't like the color, we will sand it all and go from there if we don't like it. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, girl. Okay, I'm not pleased because it bled, but let me, don't get too, I don't think it's, we're going to see, Miss Linda. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced yet. Okay, y'all, you like the pattern, and sanding will help. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking, Miss Kathy. That once I sand it, I think it'll be. And I'm going to do. I was going to do the checkerboard pattern. If I can get it. I'm going to try the checkerboard pattern on here. And we're going to see if how this works. I'm just taping it down to help it. Okay, y'all. Here we go. I try stuff so that you guys don't have to. Hey, Miss Lynn, thank you for the stars. Thank you. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let me grab some more of this paint. Okay, with that warm sunset, the orange. Okay, and I'm going to. We're going to use it for our checkerboard. I'm going to start up here at the top. Just like I said, these little stencils, they come from Echo Park, and they're not but like $2 or $3, y'all. They are very cost effective. So if you're interested in these, like I said, Echo Park, and they're just 6 by 6, so they're little. I got them mainly, to use on my for the background of some ornaments, to give it some extra detail. And I've been trying them on a couple of things lately, so and they clean up. These clean up really good, because again, they're the harder plastic, so they wash up really good. Okay, let's see. See how it. Again, I kind of like it. I think once I sand it, I think once they get sanded, I think it's gonna be, I think they're gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And for this one, the last one, y'all, I'm just taking my little pouncer and I'm doing, I'm just doing some polka dots. Okay. Y'all, I just did. Good night, Miss. Good night. Good night. It's giving me Scarecrow. Good night, Miss Janet. Good night, girl. Go to bed. Get you some rest. Okay, y'all. I just took my pouncer, the round, and just did some circles there. Okay. Okay. So that one, we're going to let it sit. So now we're back to our original one. Okay. And I'm going to we're going to sand it up real good. I need a thicker, I need a heavier duty, yeah, I'm trying to find here we go. I had to get a little stronger grit. That one that I had was too fine. Okay, now let's take the finer one, okay, because I'm going to go over Okay, y'all, this looks okay. That looks good. Again, you can tell where it bled, but I've made it more where you can just bear. I like it. Okay. Let's get my dust out of the way. Okay. Once I get these sanded, we're ready to we're going to put some little things on the top of them so that they look like pumpkins. And then I've got a bow. Okay, I'm well, I like it. Y'all, I like it. I like that where it's it looks real distressed, and I like that. I like that look. Okay. Y'all, this gets your workout. I mean, working this sander here will get you a workout. Okay. Changing my thing. I did the rough sandpaper for around the edges, but then across the top, I'm taking my little finer grit. Okay. Oh my goodness, dust everywhere. Okay. Now see how that took that first layer off? Oh, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm just doing a little happy dance. Don't mind me. I'm just doing a little happy dance. Okay, let's get some of this paint out of the way, because I am done with the paint. And my silly self will lay my hand or my arm in it. Because that's just the way I am. That's just how my luck. That's how my luck goes. Okay, let's turn our old paper over here. Okay. So yeah, y'all, they look, like I said, they look real rustic. I mean, look at that. I got my little, here's my little sticks. Okay, I got my little stick things. Y'all, they don't carry these anymore. I hadn't found any more at Dollar Tree. So, I'm going to have to, you know, resort to going to my backyard, I guess. These I like because they're dried out. You know, they're dried. They're dried. Okay, I think I'm gonna do. You've been looking for them too. Okay, I think I'm gonna do 2 of them that stand. I'm gonna leave them individual. But do you think they all need to stand this way, or do one? I think one sideways. And I think the green's got to go in the middle to break up the oranges. That's, you got wine corks from a thrift shop. Oh, fun. Well, I guess I could, listen, you know, they don't, the wine I drink is a screw top bottle. Hey, Miss Janelle. Hey, girl. Okay, let me grab some scissors here. Y'all, I got all kinds to do some ribbon. I think this, I think I'm gonna make it what I call a cheater ribbon. It's not really, I'm gonna squish this, you know, make a little bow like that. And then we're gonna put, it needs a little, got some of this to go to the green. I think I'm gonna put that on. This one's gonna go on the green one. We're putting the green one together. I am just grabbing some colors here. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just grabbing some colors. Now, as long as they're all in the same tone, we're gonna say it's good. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Janelle. You are welcome, Miss Janelle. My wine is yeah, I'm like you, Miss Miss Lynn. My wine is a screw top too. It's not fancy. Okay. Y'all, I am just laying this together. Get us some string here to put this bow together. I like doing these little messy scrunchy bows because to me, these are easy. Y'all, I have a bow dabra and I mess it up every time I try to use it. So all I did, let me show you. Let me get this tied real quick. Okay, all I did was cut my strips, just the strip. I just did one Okay, and then these have the wire in them, so I squinched them. I just squinched them together. Now we're gonna finish cutting. Cutting. Okay, so see, we just did a little bow, just a little something, okay, to kind of go on here to glue. And then we're going to put our little stem. We're going to do a little shorty. Do our shorty right there. Your hands get the girl. Mine do too. Listen, that's why I just do those where I lay them down like that. Okay. And we are going to need a little button. Or maybe I got a little leaf here. We'll use that to go in the center. Just a little wooden leaf. Y'all, I think I got these at I think these came from Hobby Lobby. But you know what else you could do? Go get you an acorn from outside. Put you a real acorn. Put you a real acorn. Okay, this is a little long. Let me cut that off. Okay, we're going to put this right up here at the top. Yeah, I think it's, you don't have any acorns, so it's Janelle. No acorns in Arizona. No acorns. Well, then I'm at a loss. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this theme of these pumpkins right here. Because this is throwing me a little bit. That I'm going to add some green behind it to get some color. Now this is that stuff you get from this comes from Dollar. What? Miss Anna is still awake? Say it's not so. What? It's 9:30, Granny. Let's grab a little of this blue to go. have a little of that. I don't know. Miss Anna, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. I'm getting my pumpkins. I'm down to the end. Putting these little pumpkin dudes, my little pumpkins together. Okay. A little more of this brown here. Y'all, I just play with the colors, whatever. Just color and take color. Grab some string here. And now, all I did was lay these just like crisscross applesauce, okay? And then, because I laid the two big ones. I laid the two big ones flat, like straight like that. And then I did these little pieces crisscross, okay? And so I am going to now just kind of pinch it, squinch it, squish it, pinch it together. Yeah, Miss Kathy, absolutely. Yes, Miss Kathy, our friend Miss Carrie, she's got a class tonight, y'all. And I hope it went really well. She was kind of nervous, but she was excited about it. So I think y'all, I think she'll knock it out of the park. I told her, I said, girl, you better have your plan for next time, because when you knock it out of the park, they're going to call you back to come do another one, to do something else. So keep your eye out for your next project. So okay, let's gotta get everything turned the right direction. Get all the little tails cut. And then, let's see. This one, these little leaves here, they're little wooden leaves, y'all, that came from Hobby Lobby. And I'm sure it's been a while. That one had hot glue behind it. Okay, now this one, we're going to go this way. And I got to get our little stem. Okay, y'all. I'm having to put this on one side or the other because it won't go right there in the middle. So we're having, you see a Vols pumpkin? You know what I'm going to do, y'all? I'm doing something else. She is doing a class tonight. She's doing those, like a doormat. that you stencil the doormat, and so that's what she's doing at her class tonight, is a stenciled doormat. She did one on her live just to show you, to show us what she was doing. She practiced with all of us. Oh, Miss Robin, what did I do? I love you, girl. My friend, y'all, Miss Robin, she's so sweet. She's my California girl. My California girl. Y'all, that's a big... I made, this is an Anna bow. Love you, Anna. We can go back and cut it down. Y'all, that's a big O. I gotta cut some of the blue. I'm gonna have to cut the blue. I'm gonna once this dries, I'm gonna cut some of that blue because that's too big. So there we go. We got that one, and then now we got to do our little trying to figure out where to put this stem so that it stays. This, I put it behind it, and I put some glue. That way I've got it in the center, and I can put my bow right there. Okay, y'all, I'm going to use this one. Y'all, just kind of doing... Okay. Let's see. This one's probably going to be too small, but we will go from there, y'all. Cut our little dovetails on them. Make our thing. Y'all, I didn't realize these bows are going to take so long. I didn't realize bows take that long. You boost care. I'll never forget when you asked her if you need to bring a shovel or a bat. Girl, that's what friends do. That is what friends do. And I would still do that if she, if she called me and say, shovel or a bat, which one? Let me know. Yeah, we had her and I, she calls it, she said we had a date. Her and I had a Zoom call last night, and we sat for a couple hours crafting together. Me just sitting here talking, and so we could see each other, and like I said, I was crafting and she was crafting. She was working on some more of those bump pan pumpkins, and y'all, we had a blast just sitting there just talking about this, that, and the other, and sitting here, I was crafting and she was crafting, and y'all, we had more fun. We had so much fun. So I told her, I said, we've got to do more of that. Our friend Anna went to sleep, so We love Anna. Anna's going to hang with us next time, though, because we had fun. We missed our friend Anna. But yeah, we had a great time. We just needed, she just needed some girl time. So we spent our evening, like I said, hanging out, talking, and having a good time. Okay. Now I'm using these little leaves for the center to cover that little space. Thought, what if you add some blue dots in the white ones to tie in the blue bows? Now, hopefully I just got just a touch of blue on this one, because I tried not to make it, I try not to go so big on this one. That other one was big. This one, ow, ow, ow. Fudge monkeys. Fudge, fudge. Okay, I think I got them done. You need friends like that. Miss Lynn, you've got friends like that, girl. I think that's had time to cool. I'm going to cut. This blue is just too big. So I'm going to cut. Some of it off. Okay, I don't know that I'm happy with that, but we're going to go with it. Okay. And then let me get our Scarecrow here, our little Scarecrow that we started out with. And he's got to have, I was waiting on the glue to dry so that I could put the color in his little eyeballs. Okay, just got some white in his eyes there. And y'all, I don't think this one is getting our Scarecrow. I think I'll put him a little I'll put him a leaf up here, but we're not going to put, I'm not putting a bow on him. I'm just going to put a little leaf. Just put a little fall leaf there on the brim of his hat. I think he is cute just the way he is. And Miss Lynn, the Scarecrow face, the face is, oh, he needs cheeks. Thank you, Miss Kathy. The Scarecrow face is this Okay. Gizzle. He's got cheeks. So let me do his little. Miss Janelle, she's, girl, once we get you better, we're going to get you out to see all of us. Okay, y'all, I think I've got it. I got it. So here's what we did tonight. Your hip. You gotta get your hip. Going, Miss Janelle. Okay, here's what we did tonight, y'all. We did our scarecrow. Here's what I started out with, y'all. This was just a piece. This is just a piece of wood, okay, that I had gotten from Dollar Tree, I think, or it could even been Dollar General. Okay, but it's just a little piece of wood, okay. And so all I did was paint it that buttermilk color, and then I painted this green that's that medium Hauser green. And y'all, I did the little where it kind of looks like denim there at the top, just with my sander, just scratched in some lines, okay. And y'all, I think he's cute. Like I said, the face, the scarecrow faces, they are on my website at longbriarcottage.com. You can get the faces. So there's the face, okay. But this I just made out of a piece of wood, okay. And I'll put him up on a little like a little easel stand probably, or I can put a little Jenga block behind it to hold him up. Okay. And then, y'all, I took these palettes. These are from Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree palettes, okay? And I just started painting them, okay, some different colors. And I used my stencils to put some patterns. And then I sanded off a lot of the color, okay? So it looked distressed. I wanted it distressed. So we've got these little pumpkins, okay, and then we've got this one, okay. We did our little green one, and so we've got our little, the little set. And y'all, I'm gonna glue Jenga blocks to the back of these so that they'll sit up. The green is cute. Thank you. But y'all, you can do whatever you want to on the top of these, make it however you want. But I think everybody's been doing pumpkins, so I felt the pressure to have to do some pumpkins, okay. So here's our little pumpkin trio, okay. Let me hold them with one. Let me hold them there. And then here is our little, and then here's our little scarecrow. There's our little scarecrow. Miss Lynn, no, I don't have a booth. I have a vendor booth, but that I go do craft shows. But I don't have a booth that I keep stuff in. So that's why I sell a lot of it do it online on my website. But y'all, look how cute he is. Y'all, and I could work on cutting this wonky scarecrow. Like I said, the piece of wood I bought, but I'm gonna look at seeing if I can cut one out so that we could do this scarecrow. But y'all, again, I do have the scarecrow face in my shop, so it is at longbriarcottage.com. You can get the scarecrow faces. I have reindeer faces and snowman faces. So, but y'all, I've got my pumpkin and my pumpkins and my scarecrow, so you're ready for fall. And like I said, I'll use a little easel to put I've already got the faces, Miss Jen. I was talking about this piece of wood to cut out this shape. So this piece of wood, I bought it. It was already cut this way. But I was thinking about doing one of to cut this shape out on my cutter. But yeah, I've already got the faces, but I do already have the faces, but it's this shape of this wood, y'all. I think that made him cute. So I'm gonna work on that to see if I can get the shape for that wood, for that wood. And like I said, these are just our little palettes from Dollar Tree. Like I said, I'm gonna put some Jenga blocks behind these so that they sit up. Or y'all, you could probably glue them together. Like I said, you could glue them together, you know, and make your little trio. Again, you can glue them, but like I said, I'm gonna put Jenga blocks behind each one so they sit on their own. That would be cute. Just trace it and cut it. Yes, exactly. That's what I need to do, Miss Jen. Like I said, and I think I might have one more piece of this wood that I can do that. But y'all, good night. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Like I said, if you are on my private Zoom group, we will be crafting Sunday night, 7:00 p.m. And if you're interested in joining next month's Zoom, that craft is on my website. It's at longbriarcottage.com. You can go there and sign up and buy the kit for the October Zoom night, y'all. Our Zoom night, we have so much fun. I love it because we see each other and we're talking back and forth. It's not just you guys typing, we're talking, and we have so much fun during that night, because you get to talk to each other and you learn so much more about each other. And so I can't wait. Sunday's my favorite night. So I love you guys, and we'll see you later. And I'll get some pictures of these so you guys can see them up close, of our little palette pumpkins and our cute little scarecrow. So I love you guys.